Welcome to your free English lesson. This series will focus on the alphabet. This lesson will cover alphabetical order. It is important to write when you are asked to. It helps you to learn. You can use a whiteboard, but ideally a notebook would be best. That way, you can keep a record of your learning. There are 5 intended learning outcomes to achieve by the end of the lesson. 1. We are learning that the alphabet has a specific order. 2. We are learning that knowing the order of the alphabet is a life skill. 3. We are learning to say the letters of the alphabet in order. 4. We are learning to sort words in alphabetical order by looking at the first letter. 5. We are learning to sort words in alphabetical order when the initial letters are the same. There are 26 letters in the English alphabet. These letters are in a specific order. The upper and lowercase letters in order are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. These lessons will break up the memorization process. This lesson will focus on the entire alphabet. Repeat these letters 3 times. Then write them down, saying each letter as you write. When I pause, you repeat the letters. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Repeat these letters 3 times. Then write them down, saying each letter as you write. When I pause at the end, you repeat the letters. E, F, G. E, F, G. E, F, G. Repeat these letters 3 times. Then write them down, saying each letter as you write. When I pause at the end, you repeat the letters. H, I, J, K. H, I, J, K. H, I, J, K. Repeat these letters 3 times. Then write them down, saying each letter as you write. When I pause at the end, you repeat the letters. L, M, N, O, P. L, M, N, O, P. L, M, N, O, P. Repeat these letters 3 times. Then write them down, saying each letter as you write. When I pause at the end, you repeat the letters. Q, R, S. Q, R, S. Q, R, S. Repeat these letters 3 times. Then write them down, saying each letter as you write. When I pause at the end, you repeat the letters T, U, V. T, U, V. T, U, V. Repeat these letters 3 times. Then write them down, saying each letter as you write. When I pause at the end, you repeat the letters W, X, Y, Z. W, X, Y, Z. W, X, Y, Z. Repeat all of the letters. Pause the video to practice as much as you need to. This is the entire alphabet. When I pause at the end, you repeat the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. When words and names are sorted, they are always in alphabetical order. This can be seen in lists, files, titles, bibliographies, references, and books on library shelves by author name. It is a life skill to independently sort into alphabetical order. It is essential to know the order of the alphabet by heart. There is a simple trick to sort words and names into alphabetical order. Just look at the first letter of the word. The same pattern applies for any words that have the same initial letters. Look for the first letters that are different. Put those letters in alphabetical order. Write the following sets of words in alphabetical order. You only need to look at the initial letter to order the words alphabetically. Set 1. Banana, apple, giraffe, cherry, elephant. Set 2. Zebra, umbrella, tiger, van, wolf. Set 3. Mango, kite, nut, owl, lemon. Set 4. Quail, snake, pear, rabbit, tiger. Set 5. Hippo, fox, jaguar, iguana, giraffe. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answers. Check your answers. These words are in alphabetical order by looking at the initial letters. Not all the letters are in consecutive order. I will say the letters for each set in order. Set 1, A for apple, B for banana, C for cherry, E for elephant, G for giraffe. Set 2, T for tiger, U for umbrella, V for van, W for wolf, Z for zebra. Set 3, K for kite, L for lemon, M for mango, N for nut, O for owl. Set 4, P for pear, Q for quail, R for rabbit, S for snake, T for tiger. Set 5, F for fox, G for giraffe, H for hippo, I for iguana, J for jaguar. Here is an extender for anyone who would like a challenge. You will need to look at subsequent letters to work out the order alphabetically. Write the following words in alphabetical order. Set 1, chapter, chair, champion, channel, chalk. Set 2, blink, blast, blanket, blade, blend. Set 3, stick, stare, statue, star, station. Pause the video. The next slide contains the answers. Check your answers. These words are in alphabetical order by looking at the subsequent letters that are different. I will say the letters in the order they should be. The fourth letter in chair is I. The fourth letter in chalk is L. The fourth letter in champion is M. The fourth letter in channel is N. The fourth letter in chapter is P. I, L, M, N, P. Because the first three words in set 2 begin with B, L, A, the last two words have different third letters. A comes first, then E, then I. The fourth letter in blade is D. The fourth letter in blanket is N. The fourth letter in blast is S. D, N, S. Then we have the third letters A, A, A. The next third letter will be E, and the next third letter is I. Set 3, star has only 4 letters, so stare has an extra letter, E, so it is next in order. Stare and station have different fourth letters, so R comes first, then T. Station and statue have different fifth letters. So I comes first, then U. Statue and stick have different third letters. So A comes first, then I. Thank you for watching this video. Watch it as many times as you need to master the intended learning outcomes. I hope that the content helped you to learn more about alphabetical order. Please like and subscribe for more lessons. There is a lot to learn, so don't give up. Keep believing in yourself, and you will learn. See you next time. Bye.